boom. 2, 1, clap.
Right, welcome to another great edition of the Gent Show. I'm Jim.
And obviously I'm Tim. We've got some great stuff coming up for you today's show. Natalie actually took us off the sofa on the day out.
That was really embarrassing, mate.
But we manned up there, mate. We manned up.
We did. Also, we have a world-famous stand-up comedian, Michael Smith, coming in for a beer and a chat.
We went on to the streets of commentary to find out your dream team for this year's World Cup.
And this week's Man Up Challenge, which was awful for us.
I haven't been able to sleep for a week.
It was terrible, but it's well worth watching.
Our other guest this week is the amazing D, who's a magician. He's going to show us some brilliant tricks at the end of the show.
And don't miss our competition this week, because there's a great prize for you to win.
What are they winning this week, mate?
I'm not going to tell you.
Really nice little
You're going to have to
surprise.
watch.
So grab yourself a beer.
And a Yorkie.
And man up. This is the Gent Show. So we're going to jump straight to our first segment of the day where
I'll be doing that.
Oh, look at her.
Yeah.
She bought us lager.
Gotta love her.
So did you have a good weekend?
Yeah, not too bad. How about you?
Yeah, it was good. I went to see the new Clash of the Titans film.
Mm-hmm. Any good?
Yeah, it was good. The original was better, but there was some epic scenes worth checking out.
Cool. I saw the new Freddy film, Nightmare on Elm Street. It's actually quite good. You know, I don't really like remakes, but that was actually quite a nice surprise. I thought.
I'm a Freddy fan. I'd give that a watch.
He's a good new Freddy.
I went to see Sex and the City 2. Now,
for
I know what I didn't want to. This is my girlfriend.
You're not allowed to talk until after the BT.
So this week I took the boys to the ice rink. Wait until you see our outfits and the task that we had to do. It's absolutely
But
cool.
seriously,
No.
All right, boys.
Where's your tutu?
I think it's not very pretty.
Pretty, yeah? Pretty. How long it takes to get to tights?
I do, actually. I think these look amazing. And do you know what? I'm going to kick your ass on the ice.
Oh, our challenge.
Ooh, what have we got this week?
I'm looking forward to this. Well, it's a hockey twist. We're going to go out on there, slalom, the hockey stick and puck and go around all these cones and back again.
Sounds good to me.
Doesn't sound too difficult.
Come on, let's just get on.
Can't be that hard, can it? Let's go. Remember, we're playing for Man Boots here.
First one up. Yeah. Go on.
Yeah, let's Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw it. Go on, man. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it.
on, Tim.
Go on, Tim.
Ain't stopping. scores of today are Starting from last,
Drum roll.
we have Tim with 42 seconds, which I'd like to say is quite a respectable time for a man my size with the man with my lovely talent. And second, we've got Jim. 32 seconds, beat me by 10. And Nat, does that actually matter what Nat got? Nat got 26 seconds.
Which is equivalent to land points.
Well, talent is definitely the word of choice there from the looks of it.
Very much.
Well, we haven't done well this week. First that happens, I've been wearing pink. I went to see Sixers City.
Let's just move on.
Let's just get on.
Right then, it's now time for our first guest to join us. He's a stand-up comedian. He tours the country and he's the self-proclaimed king of Source Radio. Give it up for Michael Smith.
Yay!
Hello, you're right.
Yes, I am all good.
What did you think of that skating thing? Were you watching it?
Yeah, do you know the bit in Bambi when they're on ice?
Oh, God.
Yeah, it's like the bit where the mum got shot.
Brilliant.
I don't get it.
Fine.
So,
that's fine.
Mike, how did you first get into stand-up comedy?
I went to a stand-up gig, quite drunk to be honest. Heckled the bejesus out of one of these stand-ups at the end until they stormed off stage. The compere said, well, if you're going to shout out, if you can do better, come back next week. You got a 5-minute set. And I did, and I was great.
That's brilliant.
Well, you know, for your controversy, Mark, we've been to see one of your sets. How many people actually walked out before?
The last gig, 5 people walked out, so that's 100% of the audience at the time. So don't play at the Actress and Bishop in Birmingham.
So every comedian sort of gets a heckle every now and again. You know, do you have good heckles? How do you deal with them? Because I'll be really nervous if it was me.
Heckles are fun because I don't actually have any good jokes. So if I can turn the attention away from my poor humour and mock some poor drunk guy in the audience for 10 minutes, it's all the better.
Right, do you watch any sports? I mean, do you like your football?
I watch
you're
all
not
of the
saying this in a minute.
sports.
Do you see yourself a manly man?
I am extremely manly.
You're extremely manly.
I am. I'm wearing Nike, SB, skateboarding. That's a sport. I'm extreme.
Yeah. Well, if you can stick around for our next segment, mate, it'd be a big help because we're having a bit of a debate about sports. Try and jump in where you can.
I'll do my best.
Cool.
Don't forget, you guys back at home, any troubles that you've got in your life, please feel free to send them in to me. If you want an honest female's opinion, then all you need to do is go to our website, www.thegentshow.tk, or you can Facebook us or go on Twitter. Send in any problems and I'll try and answer them the best as I can later on in the show. But for now, I'm going to show you what happened when I went out onto the streets of Coventry this week and tried to get into the World Cup spirit. And I asked who you'd have in your ideal dream team, players past and present. And this is who you chose.
George Best.
Best player ever, George Best.
People like Bobby Moore, Jeff Hurst for England, obviously, Pelé for Brazil.
Lampard and Terry. Very cool.
Yeah. So for the World Cup, I am for Thierry Henry with his hand.
Eusebio for Portugal. They're ones that I would really remember from 1966 era.
Lampard, yeah. Beckham, why not? Yeah.
Peter Cech, obviously, will be a good player in goal.
England!
Well, quite honest, I hope you're all paying attention to that because it might come in handy later for the competition. Say that though, I'm going to jump straight into our debate. Football or rugby, boys and girl. Football or rugby?
Football.
Oh God.
Rugby, mate.
That's my boy.
By far.
And football.
Oh God, why? You don't win anything. Rugby, at least we actually won the World Cup.
Football really excites me.
Everything excites you, Natalie. Everything.
What do you think of football or rugby? Why your argument?
Oh, 2 words. Colton Palmer. Coming up in a bath. Brilliant. Colton Palmer's amazing. Brilliant. That's just rugby have a Colton Palmer.
I think it takes a lot more to play rugby than it does football.
Well, of course it does.
I think it's a lot more. It's a lot more energy needed. It's a lot more passion and tactics.
It takes a middle class upbringing.
Oh God.
Do you know, I'd much rather pay to go and watch a football game than I would a rugby game any day of the week.
But why?
Really?
There's just something about rugby that I just don't like.
I thought you'd like that because you sort of like your masculine men and
it's
all that kind of stuff.
Football.
But they're not masculine men. They're little
Yeah,
youths.
the
One little
atmosphere
tackle, they're down
at
on
a
the
football
floor. They're down on the floor
is
for 15
immense.
minutes. Oh, my leg hurt.
Yeah.
I honestly think that rugby takes a lot more skill, a lot more cunning, a lot more intelligence.
I disagree.
And I tell you this, they've got much more respect than a football player ever has.
That I might agree.
Right, okay.
Look at it,
I'm going
no.
to stop this. I'm going to stop this now. We can argue about this all day. Right, Mike, thanks for joining us, mate. It's been an actual pleasure to have you on. I hope you'll have a pint with you later. If you do want to find out any of Mike's stuff, please go on our website. But for now, here's a true test of masculinity. Forget football, forget rugby, watch this. It's a real test.
Hello, welcome to this week's edition of the Man Up Challenge. As always, you've been on our Facebook and Twitter pages, sending me and Tim some challenges to man up.
Each week you send us these technically impossible challenges that you find on the internet. And we try and do them, we man up, we get them done. With the first week we had the Jaffa Cake eating contest, which made me feel sick.
I was sick.
Second week we had the cracker eating contest, which yet again made me feel sick. I'm starting to see a bit of a trend in this.
Yeah.
And this week we've got, well, what have we got, Jim?
Okay, yeah. We have Sarah Parker from Glasgow. We'd like to know how many chilies we can do in a minute. Oh, hot food.
Right, we have the bird eye chili, which is 10 to 20 times hotter than a jalapeno pepper. Basically, it's how many we can eat before we reach for the milk. Oh, no, right, okay, that explains that.
Oh, I was wondering.
Right, how many we can get in our mouths before we have to go for that. It doesn't sound that bad.
I'm already shaking.
Right, let's have a look at these. Right, tiny, isn't it? The more that if they're the small, they're the most powerful. Right. Morning, ladies and gentlemen. Please do not try this at home. Right, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to take the lid off.
Yeah, get ready.
Get ready for that. Alright, ready? 3, 2, 1. Choo-choo.
Can't do it, mate. Can't do it.
That. Take a milk, have some water, please. So next week, please send us another challenge and we'll try and do it. No, mate.
Joy.
Why are you still filming this?
Hey guys, I've got to say that is one of the hardest challenges I've seen you do yet. Definitely worth 10 man points each.
Nah, I really hate hot food, and that really made me feel rank.
That's it. Tell them what we don't like. Let's see what next week's challenge is, shall we?
Mate, that was
Please,
awful.
not again. It hurt.
That was awful.
Now we're going to leave that to her segment of the show because, well, lads, just man up. Let's not moan to women about our problems. Let's sort about ourselves. But we're going to go for a beer the real way.
I'll catch up with you in a bit, guys.
All right, take care.
So thanks for sending in your problems. I've got an email here from Steve in Bristol who says that his girlfriend won't sleep with him with the lights on. Well, clearly she's got confidence issues, so don't push her to do anything she doesn't want to do. Work on her self-esteem and then maybe she'll let you do it with the lights on. And then I've got a Facebook message from Gary in Derby who says he's been with his wife for 5 years but has recently felt attracted to his boss. Well, this isn't unusual, especially after being together for so long. My advice to you is don't rush into any rash decisions that might affect your future. And then we've got a text from Darren in Preston who says, how do I tell my girlfriend she needs to lose weight? Well, first of all, Darren, I would not word it like that. I would tell her that you're worried about her health and offer to go on a healthy living diet with her. Right, that's all I've got time for this week, guys. But if you send in more problems, I can read some more out next week. Okay, moving on to our competition this week, I'd like to say a great well done to last week's winner, Ken Farrow, who won a red silk sign shirt by us presenters. Well done. Up for grabs this week, we have a brand new HD television for you to watch the World Cup on. All you need to do is answer this simple question. Which two football players were most frequently mentioned in the general public's dream team? To enter, all you need to do is go to our website, www.thegentshow.tk, or visit our Facebook or Twitter pages. Good luck, guys.
Right, I hope you're actually paying attention because we're not going to be repeating that, but here we go. Oh, look at that little smile beam up, bless him. He's been looking forward to this all week.
I have. Right, our next guest, our final guest, he's a really good friend of mine. He's a magician. He's recently done a gig at Windsor Castle. It is the Amazing G.
Take it away,
Thank
G.
you very much, boys. Sorry, I'm just showing off. Thank you very much. No, I just wanted to come on to sort of show you how a magician deals with day-to-day problems in his life, like security. Obviously, if I lose a trick, I've got to pay to replace it. That's not that can be very expensive. So I'll just show you, rather than just use a conventional method of, say, lock and key, I would take a normal pack of playing cards, which I've just shown you, pop it into my protective case, wave my hand over it, and make them completely disappear. I love that. It's great. I never lose them. Obviously, I can't find them right now, but you get the idea. Silk handkerchiefs obviously feature very, a lot rather in a magician's set, and I'll just show you. This is great. I mean, we just keep them safe like that. You push them into your hand like that, and then nobody can steal them because they completely disappear. It's great. I love it. Right, so stepping up a notch slightly, in my top hat here, I've got 4 coloured silk handkerchiefs. I've got a red one, a blue one, a green one, and a yellow one. And Jim, just pick a colour. Green. Green? Okay, so it doesn't really matter, got to be honest with you, but I just thought we'd go to you first. I've got a green one first, I'm going to put it in my hand like that. Tim, would you like to pick a colour?
Blue.
Blue? Okay, there we go, it's in my hand there. Now, would you like to pick a colour?
I'll go for red.
Red, right, lovely, and that leaves me with yellow, because Mike's not here anymore. Right, lovely, so we'll just pop those into my hand like that. Again, push them in nice and tight, and I'm going to squeeze, and squeeze, and squeeze, and squeeze, and they don't disappear, they just stay there. But it's alright, because I'm less likely to lose them, because they're actually all sort of together. Right, okay, that's lovely, right, right, moving on, because I'm just playing for time here. I've got a deck of cards, these are beautiful, I love these, it's one of my oldest decks. And I'm going to take the bottom card off the pack like that, and just put it into my hand there, I'll show you really carefully, I'm going to pop that on there like that, do a little click, and you can see, look, nothing's gone up my sleeve, because I've got no sleeves, they're all gone. Now, in that fire wallet earlier on, which is great, kids love that trick, I've got a zip compartment in my wallet, and if I open it up like that, and my hands have been in your view the whole time, there's actually a playing card in that zip compartment. If I just pull it out and show you that it's over there, great! Right, come on over here, because it's your turn, it's your turn, just like right, okay, so I've got a red deck this time, because red is good, and all I'm going to do, Tim, is I'm going to flick through the cards like this, a bit slower this time, I just want to show the camera that they are all different like that, and I just want you to say stop the next time I do it, okay, so very quickly, here we go. Stop. Okay, good, let's take this card, have a look at it, remember it, show Jim, show Nat, show the guys behind the cameras, there we go, lovely, fantastic, remember that, don't forget it, put the card straight back where you found it right there, with a pose, that's quite good, I like it, right. Okay, your card's here, and put the rest of the cards back on top of that, snap my fingers, and pull the card straight to the top of that. That's great!
I love
that. Great! Absolutely love that trick. Right,
Jim, it's your turn, bless you.
I know you've. I'm going to read your mind, so I thought I'd pick an easy target, you know. Okay. So what I've got are some ESP cards here. I've got circles, crosses, wavy lines, squares. Anyway, right, so I'm just going to shuffle these very quickly, because I don't want you to think that when I did that I sort of like put them in a predetermined order. So I just want you to cut the cards and take half for yourself. Thank you very much. Right. Put them behind your back. What I want you to do is take one card out of that pile, any one, and just bring it round to your front like that. Leave it face down like that so we can't see it, and swap with me. Okay, good, lovely. Take the card with me, fantastic. Okay, what I want you to do is put that card now back in the pack, but turn it face up. Okay, so it's the only face-up card in that pack now, and I'm going to do the same thing with your card, and when you're done, bring them back around the front like that. Lovely. Right, now for the sake of the camera, because they need to see as well, I want you to fan them out. Okay, and I'll show you. I knew exactly what you were going to do, because I picked exactly the same card. Yeah, that's great, isn't it?
That's brilliant.
It never fails. Yeah, I don't mean to scare you boys, but yeah, I mean, as you can see, I've got loads of balloon hats and flowers and stuff around here. So what I did was, in true television style, here's a couple I made earlier. So I made you guys a couple of hats, because I know you like to fool around. I saw you at the Ice Week, it was brilliant. Jim, I've got you a pair of hats and a couple of swords, because you can't be manly men without swords. So that one's for you, that one's for you. That's about my time off, thank you very much. Yeah, that's been a right giggle. Right.
If you do want to find out any of Amazing G's gigs, please look on our website, and also we showed a trick on there for you like to join at home.
Alright, how about you, mate? Should we wrap this up and go down the pub?
I really fancy it. I really fancy it. Oh, Nat's coming over. Mike, do you want to join us back in the set, please, mate? Right, I'd just like to say a massive thanks to Coventry Sky Dome, Mike Smith, the Amazing G, and of course Coventry University.
And next week we have Adam Thomas coming in to tell us what's hot and what's not in the mobile phone world.
And we've got King Kermit coming in to perform their latest single, That Dirty Vagabond.
Also, you can expect to see some more exciting challenges, I reckon.
Oh, of course, hopefully that is sorry.
And we'll reveal this week's winner of the competition.
So please join us next week. Lots waiting for you, so don't forget...
Man up!
This has been the Gent Show.